Alrighty guys, welcome to another Keep It Reet YouTube episode, and we've got a special guest, Mr. Chelsea DeNofa, the one and only. Welcome to the
Actually,
crowd.
I'm not. My wife's name is Chelsea DeNofa.
What's your name?
Chelsea DeNofa. So there's two of us.
Two. We've got him here, and we're going to get his reaction on his car that he's driving for the weekend's Battle Royale Round 2.
I'm very excited.
It's a pretty spicy car.
It's a Ford.
He doesn't know anything about it.
It's a Ford. That's all I know.
Yeah, well, that's all you're allowed to drive.
Yeah, well, you know. Gotta keep it real.
But before we get into
Reet.
Keep It Reet.
I'm sorry.
Before we get into it, popped into my head while we're in here. We just done some poster signing, and we've got a few other guests on the wall. I thought I'd get a quick, what do you think of them? Just as they pop into your head. So we got Randy as our last guest.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, you don't like him?
I don't know who he is. I think, does he have a Miata or something in America?
He's got that car.
Okay.
It's on there.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
sorry.
just a YouTuber.
I don't mean that in a bad way.
But he
car
was
is
our
sick.
last guest. Yeah, Hurt.
Of course. That's my pizza boy right there. We've gotten into a lot of trouble together.
Don't doubt that at all.
Yeah, no, I love her. He's awesome.
Next up, Sam Lucas, Samet.
Okay, he's cool.
Yeah,
He's chill.
met him.
I've met him before a couple times. He was hanging out at my house for a little bit. He's a cool dude.
He's not saying much. So.
He can wheel though. He can wheel.
Yeah.
I was really surprised.
He gets the job done.
And he definitely gets the job done.
Out of everyone,
He backed it up.
He did crush the most.
Did he?
Suri on the weekend.
I haven't been here yet.
And Randy. But next one, Darren Kelly, Formula D competitor.
Yeah, his car is sick. He rips too. He was messaging me on the way here because I posted that at a connection through New Zealand. And he's like, dude, hang out. I'm like, dude, I have 0 minutes. I'm like, I'm running on empty here.
We're about to get on off lot. Yeah.
He rips. He's a good driver.
Yeah, he's a really good driver. I feel like he's getting let down a little bit with that car, but hopefully they get it sorted.
It's coming through though. I've seen some really good like strides lately. I feel like that car is sick and it's gonna be good.
Yeah,
It's so different.
He spent the whole year getting it set up right, and yeah, we've had this discussion a few times. It sounds like he's got it good to go, but then the motor failed him when he was all good. So,
but at Long Beach, he had some really good laps. It's good.
And last one we've got is Dave Egan.
Oh yeah,
That was him a bit.
a little bit.
Because you've done.
I've chatted with him many times.
Yeah.
You start talking to him, you can't get away from him. I don't mean it in a bad way. That sounded bad, but like he actually was in town. We have this little town I live in. It's like population of 6,000 people. And he's like, can you take me to like the most American place here? And I took him to like a 50s diner, and it's really a 50s diner, and it hasn't been renovated since the 50s. So it's like trashed, but it's super legit. And he's like, this is the best burger I've ever had. This is so Route 66 of you. So yeah, he's good.
He definitely can chat. Hence him probably being a really good commentator.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It's perfect. It's just calling.
All right, well they're out of the way, so let's go check out this AU Falcon. You know, film the whole walk.
I'm gonna tie my shoe though. Oh man, I should have brought my Crocs. I live in Florida, Croc. But it's like everything. Everybody wears Crocs. Probably. Ooh. Oh man.
Here she is.
I love this. I love it because I know zero about this, and I'm gonna learn so much this weekend, which is one of my favorite things to do.
So first, quick impression. What does it feel like?
It feels very utilitarian. Right.
But like what else? Like what car would you picture this as back home?
This is like a Ford Taurus truck. It's goofy. It's almost like old really like Jaguar headlights too. Like it's super bubbly and goofy. I like that. It's a kooky model now. A kooky model now.
That's it. We absolutely hate these tail lights, hence changing them. Or doing something just to take away the fact that they're the ugliest headlights.
They're just so big. And this is like a Crown Vic grill, it looks like.
Yeah, true, that is. But
yeah. I'm sure it's a little bit of everything here. I love this. Like I was telling him, one of my first cars was a Volkswagen Rabbit pickup truck. So it was like our only like ute we really had there. But it was front wheel drive, so it was not good. Oh yeah, it has like a Ford Taurus dash too.
Oh, yeah.
Very similar.
It's got the Nardi.
Dude, you gotta have the Nardi. That's what makes you feel at home.
It's got almost a full cage.
Almost.
So you're somewhat safe.
You know.
It's got the bars and the side bars.
It goes all the way down too. It's pretty good.
It's made right.
I'm not gonna try it out this weekend. Plus you have the door bars in there still, so we're totally good.
All the safety.
Oh man. Wait, okay, I don't know what motor's in here, but what motor is supposed to be in here? Is it that or no?
Supposed to be in here is usually the Intec, the Ford 4-liter single cam.
So that's like the first gen Barra.
Yeah. For some reason is obsessed with them, mainly on our YouTube channel.
Okay.
I don't know if it's just because they can make power with a lot of effort, or
are they really cheap or something?
I don't know, there's just like a cult around them or something.
Okay.
I guess they are cheap, but I don't know. I still don't think anyone's done anything crazy special. Like,
but that's not what's in here.
Nah.
Okay.
Let's pop it.
I hope there's an SR in here. I hope there's an SR in here.
Might be at that. Close there. So.
Okay. Oh, RB!
RB20.
Oh, man.
That's the R34 version. It's like the late Model 20. I don't know why they decided to bring a 20 back, but
that is odd.
It was non-turbo with a VCT head. Solid lifters or something like that, or hydraulic lifters and whatever the Neos have. So it's a 20
but variable
Neo.
Cam timing, so that's good.
Yeah, so you got that to wake up the 20 a little bit. We may have stuffed up the bottom end here by someone checking this motor and thinking it was a 25, pulled some rod bolts out and then decided to put the motor in the factory away, which it sit for a while, and then we put it in this and went to start it, and the rod bolts were forgotten. So
oh my gosh. Perfect.
But it worked out all right because now it's got a full, still same bottom end. It didn't get damaged, but we've thrown the DET internals in it with fresh bearings and rings.
So RB20 VVTI.
Yeah, that's it.
Perfect. And like a shortened intake manifold thing.
So they've got all the DE Neos, even 25 DE Neo has like a weird Y pipe with like butterflies internal, and it just hates boost. So we basically just chopped just a normal DET chamber and put it on top. So we don't have to change like runners and clearances and stuff like that.
What turbo is that?
That's a Garrett 2530. It was running out a lot. Hypergear have swapped out the internals to like the next size up.
So it's like 2867 now or something?
Something like that. I think it runs 23 PSI. Something like that. 320 raw kilowatt. So what is that? Close to 450 horsepower?
That's like 430, 440.
It could have taken more boost.
That's a lot of power on that little guy.
Started breaking down, and we ended up throwing some R35 cores in there.
Okay.
We've got like a nice Ross trigger kit, Ross balancer. So it's got a lot of goodies to rev, and
to rev, yeah. What's it rev to?
Gassy. What does it rev to? 88.
That's my number, 88. Perfect.
88,
there we go. It's meant to be.
8800. And apparently it's quite punchy and it just keeps going. So
nice.
I'm excited. So match behind.
Heaps better than the motor that comes in it.
Yeah, heaps better.
And it's half the size.
But for Ford purposes, it's still a Ford motor.
No.
It's not.
It's fine. It's a Ford car. And being here and being able to get that and have a prepped car and drift it is pretty ideal. That's pretty sick.
This is the RTR version.
That's right.
Yeah.
RTR Ute.
We can get on it.
And it's on Link?
Yeah, Link ECU in this one.
Sick.
It's got the RB gearbox, obviously, makes sense. Just the 33 turbo.
Got it.
So the strong one.
Yep.
With a twin plate clutch of some sort.
Big electric fans. Those are probably the ones that come on this car.
Yeah, it is, yeah. Because they're really
and they
good.
work really good.
A lot of people use those fans in a lot of other cars because they got hectic CFM.
Yeah.
They're really good fans.
I like that. And so what about steering?
AU House is the name of the knuckles, and they're a cut and shut full cast arm.
Sick.
You get some really good lock.
Front sway bar still on there. That's good.
Yeah, no, we love our front sway bars.
Very cool.
Shockworks suspension, so it's got really good parts in this thing.
Hell yeah.
Should love it.
And it's a 235 square?
Yep. Yeah, 235 all around.
And these are solid axles still?
Yes.
Okay. I was just curious. I've never drifted on leaf springs before. The leaf spring thing throws me for a ride.
It works though, apparently.
It works.
Yeah, that's where fuel goes.
I was just making sure it still goes there. Because I was like, there's no cell in the back. He's got the bed liner though, dude. The OEM Ford bed liner.
You got it.
It's
you
perfect.
Can't remove that. So yeah, that's pretty much the car. We'll take it for a test drive and see the reactions.
I'm excited about that.
I'm a little bit hungry because we're both a little bit jet lagged. I just came back from Japan. He's just done 25 hours of flying from the US. So
it's got speakers in there too.
I don't know if they work. They might.
We're gonna find out.
We'll find out.
Yeah, 25 hours of flight. I'm still good though.
You hungry at all?
Yeah, I could eat.
Yeah. We'll get a traditional Keep it Reet meal. I've been calling it Aussie, but I'm gonna go just, it's a traditional keep it Reet. We take all our guests to the shop around the corner.
Okay.
And it's a little snack called HSP.
Okay.
Which stands for Halal Snack Pack, and it's pretty much just your kebab meat.
Okay.
Chicken and lamb on chips.
Halal.
With
good.
3 magical sauces, the hot sauce, barbecue sauce, and garlic sauce.
Yeah.
Like pretty much
the garlic
sauce
is so good. Are we driving this there?
Yeah, we have to.
Oh, hell yeah.
Registration, streetcar.
Oh, perfect. I love it. It's my rental for the weekend.
Yeah, it could be. You take it home to your accommodation, annoy everyone.
RB sounds. I was looking at the exhaust too, the megaphone.
Oh yeah.
Turn down megaphone.
Yeah.
They're like, we want it to be really loud, but also we want it to look cool. So it's like a megaphone, but then we're going to put it to the ground.
It's a theme we've got pretty much every one of our cars, I think. We've just got the old expansion chamber.
Yeah. The turn down is a nice touch.
All right.
Especially on a truck.
Let's get some foods.
Let's do it. Is there a key?
Nah.
Got no
Seat
key?
slides forward and back, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
This headliner, you're really hanging on to this, bud. I like it.
A couple of staples.
I feel like right at home, like an E36 in here.
It's got an early limiter until you get to 80 degrees water.
God dang it.
If you go flogging it straight away, it's gonna cut it like 6
That's
times.
good.
It's gonna be dead cold too, no doubt.
Yep. This has got some miles on it. 310K.
Real RB like.
Oh, very RB like.
How you feel on the Aussie road?
Oh yeah.
Don't be turning into the other lane.
I know. I'm waiting for it. All right. I'm waiting to just stall it with this clutch. Oh my God. She goes pretty good.
She's punchy.
It's snappy once you get it in the boost.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. It's got a fat power band because like it's on at like 42-ish, 45, and it goes all the way.
Yeah.
That was still only probably like 7.
Yeah. It'll start running out still, I think. RB20 things.
Yeah.
And the turbo's still not a huge turbo, but it's got to find that fine line between response.
Yeah, well, if it runs out, it's fine though, because it's still,
it'll
it's
start
already going. Oh, it's got plenty of power, man. It's good.
Yeah. I'm not going to give you some nugget. So we can do a little turn around here. Okay. Just wanted to give you a good spot to give it some beans.
Yeah, that was good.
He's not light on the gear. Come on, mate. This ain't no RTR G4's dog box fucking.
What do you mean? I'm easy on gearboxes, dude. I'm like usually the gearbox
the way
whisperer.
You snapped second there.
I slipped it a little bit. It sounds real good.
Yeah, crispy.
Yeah, I also didn't let it get up into the peak torque when I shifted it. I like was a little bit nice to it. I asked you if the gearbox was good. You're like, it's strong.
It's a strong box, but if you give it a clutch kick in the wrong spot, it won't like it.
Got it.
I mean, I haven't had too many.
That's why I was
issues with
wondering. Like, I always run delay valves on my stuff. The little flow controllers.
I just run cushion clutches. Like,
Yeah.
It's got a sprung clutch in it, twin sprung. So it takes away the brunt of it.
Yeah. And this is on ethanol?
Yeah.
Got it. And you guys just all run pump like street ethanol and everything?
Yeah. They're really good at out of the pump. There's a lot of service stations that do it.
And what is it here? Is it actually E85 or is it like E70 to E85?
Nah, I think it's 80 or something. It's not.
Oh,
it's pretty close.
It's good. Yeah.
I think they've got to be pretty regulated. It's somewhat regulated here.
Yeah, most of our shit's like E65 or E70.
Ah, true.
Like it's rare to get anything higher than E70.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I could be wrong on that. I know the stuff you get in drums is like exact, but this is just a little bit down on it, but still really good.
Yeah, once you get past like E55, it doesn't even really matter. You can put everything you're gonna put in an E55. You don't even need more than that.
Now the police are a little bit red hot.
Yeah.
In the area or everywhere, so just a word of warning. It'd probably be a good YouTube thumbnail.
I was thinking that when I pulled
Chelsea
out.
DeNofa FD
I'm like,
driver pulled over.
How much of a dickhead do I want to be here? And like, I'm like, all of it.
And we do have our name plaster on the side of the car.
I didn't put it there.
The sound is so much better than it was before.
It sounds great.
I just in here, so. Had a horrible note before, I couldn't stand it. It was like a weird length runner manifold we had on it. It sounded like a Subaru.
Oh, really?
It's just this shop here,
Oh,
kebab time. So just park somewhere here.
It's got a pretty good amount of angle.
Yeah. Plenty for this layout.
But Chelsea absolutely pushing that AU Falcon out to those tipping points. Oh! Contact! Chelsea makes a 360.
Nice. Thoughts?
Oh, it's ripped. I'm ready. I'm not concerned at all. I knew you wouldn't give me a piece of shit, but this thing rips. I'm excited to drive it on the track.
I could have set you up real good. Put you in a full nugget.
I mean, whatever.
Here we are.
Okay.
We're all faithful. Kebab time.
I'm ready.
Ready for a HSP?
I'm ready.
Dennis is ready. He's already given me the looks. G'day, mate. The handshake. Respect for the HSP. This is my guest this time around.
What's up, man?
Chelsea DeNofa from the USA.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And yeah, we'll get the usual. I think we'll go a small one today because we've got dinner shortly, so we'll just go small.
It's a little hot.
He's going hard on the hot. He's going hard on the hot.
It's got French fries in there too.
Yeah. It's good to come back from Japan straight to a HSP.
From sashimi to kebab meat.
Yeah. The office smelled a bit HSP today. Did you always get on some HSP?
No, that was yesterday.
No, still stinking.
They need to make air fresheners. HSP air fresheners.
What does the HSP stand for?
Halal snack pack.
Okay.
I don't know the true definition.
Now that I'm past the hot sauce, it's really good. The hot sauce is a little hot.
I prepared some questions
Okay.
because this is like the podcast, but not really. And I probably did this in about 5 minutes. I think I was on the toilet on the plane. I smashed this out. So it's very brief.
Perfect. You're about to have another 5 minutes.
100%. So our first one's, how good are you at right-hand drive?
Not that great.
No.
No, I've done well, but it takes me some time to get used to it. I street drive some right-hand drive cars, but I almost feel like that makes it worse.
Yeah, okay. What, is that like JDM cars?
Yeah, it's Miata and some other thing. I have an E46 that's right-hand drive. I usually have some right-hand drive stuff.
Is there like big laws or rules or anything to do with like left-hand, right-hand drive over there?
Nope.
Nothing?
No, especially if it's 25 years or older, it doesesn't matter if it's left or right-hand drive.
At one of the hotels we stayed at, it's got a booth on both sides, like a toll thing.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, true. That actually makes a lot of sense if you've got a lot of cars, left and right hand.
I think there's a lot of left-hand drive cars in Japan because like most of the BMWs and stuff I see are left-hand drive.
Yeah, okay.
And European cars. We have this place called Checkers. You ever heard of that?
No.
It's like a burger place and it has a drive-through for both. But it's not because of left and right-hand drive. It's so that your passenger can just pay, and it's faster because they can have two windows.
Yeah, okay.
But it's one of the only places you can go with a right-hand drive car and not have to deal with handing over the whole thing.
Because if it's quiet, you can just send it go it backwards.
Yeah, you can. I used to have this. I used to have an R32, and this was like 15 years ago. And I had a little a shark on a stick with his mouth, and I'd put the money in it and reach across and hand it to him, and I'd be like, "Thank you," with the little thing, and then grab the bag with it, or like pay tolls, drop it in there. But
Well, it makes sense because it would be very painful.
Yeah,
No one
it's just
wants to get out of the car.
It's more
at
to
the
be
toll booth.
funny though. The big thing at the toll booth is not curbing your wheels because you're on the other side. And
Yeah, you don't know how far you go.
yeah, exactly.
Well, I guess spatial awareness, even drifting.
Yep.
That's probably the biggest thing that you got to get your head around.
For
Or
me,
is it
it's
your
just the
hand?
suspension pivot. Like the way the car works, being in the other side of the car, on all like left-hand turns, I feel like I have no angle.
Okay.
And on right-hand turns, I feel like I have a ton of angle because it's just backwards, you know, like just the crossing of the car. That's the biggest thing for me.
Makes sense.
Yeah. I'm left-handed, so like the shifting in the handbrake isn't that big of a deal.
Yeah, nice.
I've got some questions.
I got a couple.
Like
There's a couple. They're not
11 questions.
What's next? How long since you've been to Oz?
2019, I think, the last time I was here. That was for a DCA then.
Yep.
Yep.
I reckon that was the one, because that was doing.
It was at his place, Luke's track, though.
Oh, was
Not
it?
at Calder Park.
Okay, maybe.
Calder Park would have been 2014 or 15.
Okay, that was a while ago. Yeah, okay. So I wasn't at that. The one at his track.
Yeah.
It would have been the Calder Park one, where we did the high line.
Yeah, that was sick.
The bank. I'll have to pull up some photos.
It was like
I'll have
riding a
few
mega ramp with a car.
It was, so DCA layout, where you go up the bank to down to the wall and whatever. So the initiation was, like, they were doing like 5-car chains. It was a typical Stewie thing. I think he had the idea and he's like, we're gonna do this. And he just started doing it and everyone started following. But it was pretty much all the way up the steepest part of the bank and everyone was trying to hit the wall at the very top. And then you come down and it's like this down the bottom.
But you were flying because you were coming down like with all the grip and all the speed.
Smack it into the ground, everyone was DVing, blowing axles or whatever. And then it flings you to the wall that's down the bottom. So yeah, it was good fun.
Yeah, it was fun. That was a good event. I think I won that event.
Yep.
I think I did.
Probably did.
I can't remember. I won one of them, and then I ran out of gas at the other one. I like flicked it in. It was like doing something, and the car was like ba 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 ba, and just died. I was like, oh, I ran out of gas. Whoops. What a shitty way to lose when you're on the other side of the country. Oh,
You
well.
get that. Oh, you got no chance of winning tomorrow.
No chance.
Nah, 0.
It's because I'm battling you, or what?
Pretty much.
All going good. And look, we got Mr. Kang Gang, Mr. Jason Farron going through to the next round.
That's the main defining factor, but there's a few really good drivers.
I'm gonna feed him one of those before he goes out.
That makes me drive better, I reckon.
You think?
I've done it before.
I'll have to time it, right? I'm gonna wait and count how long it takes for him to have to go to the bathroom, and I'm gonna give him another one right before.
I don't know, I feel like if I don't eat anything, I get really big butterflies
Okay.
in the stomach. And it feels more food related than nervous.
True. I feel like I just keep eating this because it's so good. We have like a dinner planned, and I'm like, it's fine.
Yeah, you just can't stop once you start it. What's your goal? Wow.
While I'm here?
Getting deep. No, not here. I mean, like in general.
In life?
I mean, you can tell us what your goals are here. In life goals.
My goal is here to have fun and stomp everybody in the dirt. That's my goal. In a ute.
You have to.
And then not crash. That's the other goal. Goals in life? I don't know. I really like what's going on now. I'm doing a lot of drifting, competitive, and fun driving. Good balance of both. I think it's important to have a balance of both. Not only compete, but also enjoy and have fun and do some driving for yourself kind of thing. But yeah, my goals really have just been, I've been doing a little bit more YouTube stuff, trying to grow that and just see where that goes, if it goes anywhere. And just, enjoying life a lot more.
It's a good goal.
Yeah, it's hard because it's so busy all the time, and I feel like
just balancing out.
Yeah, just picking time to enjoy life is good. I got deep with you there.
Nah, it's good. I mean, that's why I write these questions, because I wouldn't normally probably ask that.
Right. True. I don't know, the goals for me are always just like day by day, and like I don't really project a lot of like driving related goals that are more than, a year out. Because I feel like doing it too long term with drifting is changing so fast and so many things are going on that you get an idea stuck in your head, you start pursuing that, and it's already become something that's not. So having a way to pivot really quickly. But I still want to win a championship in FD. Still want to do that.
Yeah.
That's still a
Come
goal
close?
of mine. I've come close.
Yeah.
Second, a fourth, a fifth. I've had some close ones.
Yeah.
I almost won when my boss took me out one year.
And he's back this year.
He's back.
Yeah.
Driving a half a season this year, yep.
So last year could have been your year.
It was looking good, and then I had some weird calls and some mistakes on my end. It's a hard thing to win a championship. It's like not just the driving, it's the whole everything. And then you gotta do what the judges want, and I don't really care to do that, so that doesn't ever help me. That's why I always err on the side of just like not putting it in their hands. Just stop them. Like, make it not even a battle.
Pretty much, yeah.
Because you're like, I don't know what they like, but I know drifting, and I know if I hit all my marks in my lead run, and I'm pushing him around the track, then I have the best odds.
That's it. Yeah, 100% the best way to be. So you do a bit of a drift school, or you did, you mentioned.
Yeah.
So you probably have some solid advice for newbies that are getting into drifting.
Seat time, seat time, seat time. I'm sure you've heard it many times before, but the more you can drive, even if the car isn't great, the more you're gonna learn. And then just look where you wanna go. That's the most important thing. Like if you wanna put some markers out on track, you just look at where you wanna enter and you stare at it till you get there. And then you do your initiation or whatever, and you look at the next point and you stare at it till you get there. And then you look at your exit and stare at it until you wanna get there.
And that knowledge goes all the way through.
It does.
Because even for competition, that's one thing that I really focus on. Is like for initiation point, because it's hard. If you've got nothing to look at, you just throwing blind every time.
Yeah.
You need those points.
And then you're reacting instead of planning.
Yeah.
I know. I go to the track all the time, and I'll be like, "Man, I'm just not feeling it today. I'm not doing great." And then I'm like, "Look ahead. Like, look farther ahead." I look farther ahead, and I'm like, "Oh, perfect. We're good." Like it wasn't looking where I needed to look.
100%.
It sounds stupid, but it's a big one.
Definitely. What's a day in the life of Chelsea?
It's probably not much different than everybody else's. I wake up and I go out to the shop pretty much immediately because I'm on the East Coast of the U.S. now. And a lot of people I work with are on the West Coast. That means I get 3 hours of no one bothering me. So I go out to the shop and get a bunch done. Also, it's hot where I live, so it's better to get done in the morning. And then I normally am in the house doing emails and planning things from like lunchtime to maybe 3 o'clock. And then I'm either back out in the shop running errands or doing whatever.
So what are you planning? What's the emails planning?
Just like booking flights, returning partnership emails, planning out different content days and what we're doing. Like, there's lots. Yeah, just lots of different things going on. Yeah.
That follows to my next question, and it works quite well with food. Seeing as we're eating food. What's your favorite food back home? A typical lunch.
A typical
Chelsea
lunch?
DeNofa.
It's really an on-the-go type of thing.
Yeah.
If I'm home, we're usually just making like sandwiches or like a burger or like something easy. If I'm on the road, it's whatever's easy to get in and out of with a truck and trailer or whatever, usually. So like Chick-fil-A, chicken sandwich is easy.
That's not good enough answer. I want. What's your HSP at home?
Oh, what is my HSP at home? Ooh, we don't have anything like this. I live in a really small town. There's not a lot of good food.
There's got to be something.
You got to travel to get good food.
There's got to be something that you treat yourself. It's like, I'm
Okay,
feeling that today. I'm probably going to regret it, but I'm feeling that today. On a Monday or a Friday, most likely.
I feel you. So there's this place called Junior's Colombian Burger. It's a Colombian burger spot, and it's like this type of scenario, but on a burger, and it's really good, but it's a go-to-sleep meal, for sure.
Oh, I'm definitely going there when I go to
Yeah, we'll get you set up, for sure.
It's on. That's a stupid question. But I feel like it's a good way to end it.
Okay.
What's your party trick?
Oh, God.
This is a good question.
There's a lot of them. My best party trick is sneaking out of the party without anybody seeing me leave. That's probably my best one.
Yeah,
Where did he go? He's just like, Houdini, I'm gone.
The Houdini.
Yeah. I don't know. I do a lot of stupid pranks. That's my thing. So like, I might come over and scrape the top of your deodorant off and replace it with cream cheese.
That's a good
So
one.
when you wake up in the morning, oh yeah, and you're like fresh out the shower, and you're just like cream cheese to the armpit.
Solid.
Might do, or butter, one of the two.
Definitely gonna use that one.
Yeah, it's a good one. Or the flour and the hair dryer. That's usually a good one.
The Apprentice not long ago with the bee blaster clean it out trick and the bucket of water. That's a good brand.
Wait, what?
The bee blaster.
The cheetah, yeah.
To get your tires on, yeah. Get the Apprentice that doesn't know what's going on. I was like, oh, can you just clear out the bee blaster? And just
you put it in the water and you open it? Oh, man. That's rough.
All right, that'll conclude my questions.
That's good.
I'm glad I prepared it.
That's good. They were good questions.
Makes it much more interesting.
Yeah, I think so.
Are we done?
I'm pretty done.
We need to call it. All right, this is the first time we're having to call it. We both come off flights. We're both jet lagged. We're both behind in time, I reckon. Yeah. And we've got dinner in a couple of hours. So.
Yeah, perfect.
So that worked out well.
Yeah, I think it's like 2 o'clock back home. 2 a.m.
We did well. We got the taste. You know
good.
What's up.
Oh yeah, it's good. I crushed enough of it to feel satisfied.
Would eat again?
Oh yeah. I would like to come here for like a meal instead of a half a meal.
Yeah.
Be good. Try some other things on the menu too.
I'm sorry about that. Yeah.
No, you're good. This was a great spot.
It is actually,
I was like a little hungry, right? So it's perfect to hold me over.
This is actually tradition after the event as well.
Okay.
And there's one right around the corner that's open till 2
there we go.
a.m. They're normally open
I'll
all
save
night.
my other half for that.
Done. All right. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Drive out.
Okay.
I want to feel this thing before
Yeah.
you break the gearbox.
Oh my God, I still slipped it. Man. Every one of my cars, I don't have a dog box in anything besides my FD car.
Yeah, no doubt.
Just
giving you help.
I run the little baby ZF and everything.
All the guests are always rough as on the gear.
I think whenever you drive something that's not your own car with the person who owns it, it's always rough on the gearbox.
Yeah. You can probably guess who's the guest that did break her.
Adam? Or no?
No.
Oh, her.
I didn't
I didn't even question that one.
No way, I just broke the car. I just fucking broke the car.
Hurt is incredibly rough on shit.
The thing is,
He just never lets it get into boost. He just drives it at the tip in the whole time, and you're like, bro, just
to be honest,
let
I
it
think
eat.
he was being careful because I was giving him hell about it before the fact. And then, watching the in-car and everything. I think I went in the car with him and he was actually all right. And then actually, the third just let go like when he was already in the gear.
Okay.
It wasn't like it just like dumped it and it blew up. It was like actually in the up end. He's got proof, but
I watch his in-car footage and I'm like, please just let it stay in boost. He's just like, like over and you're like, ah! I mean, my FD car is like this. It's like nothing till 4,800.
Yeah, crazy.
I mean, it's got more than this, but like in scale, it's probably the same. It probably only has 300 horsepower at 4,000 and then 800 at 4,800.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Was your first performance cars Hondas or no?
Honda.
Yeah.
Nah.
No, you drive like a Honda.
VL was the first.
You drive with a lot of slipping. Like you're like, no.
I'm just super light. Got all the sympathy. It's just Naoki style, isn't it?
Yeah, sure is. Naoki definitely drove a lot of Hondas back in the day, if that's what it's based off of. This is dual caliper too, huh?
Yeah. We didn't get the handbrake shoes that we wanted in time. The handbrake's a bit shit.
It seems like it still works.
Yeah, to do it.
Seems like it's fine. Oh. What pads do you normally run in the brakes?
Project New.
Okay.
I'm scared every time I drop a product now.
Why? You can run whatever you want.
We had an off-camera moment where I asked him if he liked something.
He asked me if I like Red Bull. I'm like, what? Like, you can't know? It's like,
It was perfect though, because you're wearing the hat and all.
I'm like, come on.
Can't say that.
Yeah. It's got a little axle tramp, as you call it. I think it just needs a little bit more anti-squat. I think if you raised it up a little bit, it would get rid of it.
Well, the coils are on full stiff, so you could soften them up. So there you go. It's a little bit of a
I think it'll get worse when it gets softer.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Just calm down.
We'll dial it. I'm not worried about it. He hasn't hung out with me long enough to know my concerned voice. My concerned voice is very much like the questioning voice.
I just know that you know too much, so it's not worth arguing.
Oh, okay. Well, he knows his place there. Whatever. Nah, but the tramp is usually like the shocks.
Here he goes. Here he goes.
Well, when we were driving here, he was like, "Oh, it gets a bit of tramp," and I'm like, "What? What is tramp?" And then explaining like, "Oh,
What do you
axle
call
hop."
it? Axle hop, yeah.
Yeah. Wheel hop.
Give me some
Axle
room.
hop.
I want to get some brake boost.
Oh yeah, she keeps yanking all the way.
It still
And you
feels
made
like
that light.
I still feel like it had a lot more in it.
It definitely like started falling off, but it had plenty of revs left.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, a bit of three-wheel in there. Feeling right at home.
Nice. We're back. How's it sitting?
It's fine.
Yeah, all
It's
good.
good.
We only ate like a quarter, so we're all
We
good.
ate the right amount.
Yeah, half the small
It
one.
was delicious though. It was really good.
I'm glad.
Good call.
It's had the full experience. You now know what car you're in for tomorrow's fun.
Yep.
Ready to go? You confident?
I mean, I haven't drifted it yet, but the power band feels good.
Yeah.
It steers, the
It's all
pedals
there.
work.
It's all there.
It's got a seat that holds me in. Good to go.
He's on the energy drinks. He's starting to get jet lag, so we better close it out there before he falls asleep.
Oh, I'm
You
good.
got a big day tomorrow,
I
mate.
know. Gotta whoop your ass.
I told him I'll give him a couple of reruns, and then I'll
But
take
we
you
do
out the
3
bottom.
anyway, you were explaining.
Oh, if we're at the top too?
Yeah, well, that's how it's
because
gotta
it could
go.
be earlier. Could be earlier
We
on.
gotta be on opposite sides of the bracket.
Nah, there's no brackets, just randomised.
I know,
we could
I
be
know,
first
I know.
up, but then you still get a second chance.
Okay.
So we could meet each other.
I'm very confused by all that.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
told him to just point and tell me who to battle.
That's all you got to worry about.
Perfect.
All right, thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. I'm jet lagged.
Both of us are. Your flight was 10 hours, mine was 20 something hours.
See you next time.